political divide in the rebooted show on set with the family, noting that Barr voted for Trump and supported Trump. And Barr went on to explain that life often imitates art, as her own family wasn't terribly different from her on-screen family. She says everybody's family is pissed off at each other about one thing or another. We have had some pro-Hillarys and some pro-Trumps, and there were a lot of fighting, Barr said, of her own family during the 2016 presidential election. So Kimmel went off on that and noted that he believed Barr was once friends with the former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton, and he wondered where the friendship had gone wrong as Barr ended up voting for Trump during the election. I had some disagreement with her foreign policy. This is Barr. Did you agree, Kimmel says, with her foreign policy, he asked. Kimmel, that's when things got lightheartedly combative. Listen, never mind her foreign policy, Kimmel shot back. How about Captain Wacko? We've got running the country here, Captain Wacko. This is Jimmy Kimmel on his national platform. Wacko. This is the propaganda. This is the garbage. That's why people voted for Donald Trump to begin with, anybody that had any sensibility. And you know, it was over 60% that voted for Obama voted for Trump. Minorities, I can't tell you how many minorities you're in Florida, from Miami to Jacksonville, voted for Donald Trump because they knew our country was in trouble. And even Roseanne had sense enough. But don't be shocked that Kimmel, they all do this. Liberal TV. The only station, TV network that can give you any kind of real perspective, in my opinion, is the Fox News channel on television. That's it. That's it. It's not PBS. It's Fox News channel. Thank God for the Fox News channel. And by the way, if it wasn't for the Fox News channel, Donald Trump would never be president. Rush helped. Sean Hannity helped. Mark Levin. So many other great talk show hosts out there did a terrific job. Sam Bushman on Liberty did a great job. And, thank God for those who push the envelope to the right and to a conservative agenda, because could you imagine if we ended up with Hillary Rotten Clinton, what a mess things would have been right now. This saved us, folks, in my opinion. It saved America. Make America Great, I don't think, was just a campaign slogan. I don't. I think Donald Trump means what he says and says what he means. Is he perfect? No. Did he do things in his past he probably shouldn't have done? Probably. But you know what, folks? If you live long enough, who hasn't? You say, oh, well, I haven't done those things with women. And, well, the recent porn star, pretty beautiful woman. I don't know what they did or didn't do. I think a lot of people are jealous. This was before he was running, by the way. This is not in the White House. This wasn't the Oval Office experience. He's not been doing any of these things in the office. He's been working for you and I, for the American people. And by the way, John Bolton, great choice in the White House. John Bolton was a great ambassador to the UN and to head up the Security Council. I mean, it's just a brilliant idea. And I think this A-team he's putting together, and that's going to be more firings. This is just making adjustments to get it right. And this is for the betterment of the country. And I believe this is going to be terrific because John Bolton knows the world. McMaster, God bless you. Nobody has anything bad to say. It's just adjustments have to be made for the betterment for moving forward. And he'll go on to serve in other capacities and serve this country still with distinction. No bad, no ill will between them at all. Just because somebody gets fired, and a lot of people get fired. Like, look at Dr. Gorka, Sebastian Gorka. We've had him on the show. He's back on Fox and doing his thing and still advising. The FBI, the CIA, still has a great position. Sebastian Gorka, great guy. Yes, he's been on this broadcast several times. Terrific man. That's when we're doing longer form. Nice guy. But folks, you have to understand, we live in a fallen world. We live in a world that is riddled with evil, and people are jockeying for position. When you are the president of the United States, you have to make the best decision for our country, for its citizens, the millions that live here, the millions that depend on the government to do the right things to make us safe, to make us continue to make us free, and to make sure that our military has the right tools so they can get the job done and they can come home safely to their families that are waiting for them when they are abroad or they're out wherever they are, serving with courage. And God bless any military family that's listening right now or been in the military, past or present. We have nothing but respect, and understand that without your sacrifice, folks, we would not enjoy what we have now. We got problems, but folks, there's countries out there that have things. Venezuela, think about it. Think about living in North Korea, Iraq, Saudi Arabia. They don't have these freedoms. They don't have the First Amendment. They don't have the Second Amendment. They don't have our amendments. They don't have our Constitution. I hear that Matt Damon is moving his family to Austria because Donald Trump is president. Well, let me just admonish you to something here. If you don't like America, Matt Damon, stay in Austria. Don't make another American movie with American dollars, and don't expect anybody to watch any more of your movies if you hate your country. Here's a man that totally does not live in reality. If it was said that he would never do another movie with another movie company, if he would move out of the country, he would stop in a heartbeat. He does these things, and people do these things. In Austria, if you got money, you can live a nice house. And I guarantee you he has other properties here in the States, because when you're shooting, you're staying at your own house. He's not giving up all his properties or investments in the States. How many houses that Matt Damon has? Look on Google. It'll be one of his houses. Where is he going to make the movie? They want him in Hollywood, he'll be in Hollywood. He'll be everywhere they want them to be. It's just this utter disdain. I wish that actors would stay. Jim Carrey, Duvall, stay away from politics. You make me not want to watch you anymore. When you put your big blabbermouth, keep your acting prowess on the screen. Stop being an activist. We don't need that. It agitates and irritates large populations in this country that, yes, have been paying your salary to be able to do these movies and be an actor on the screen. You're acting. This is not real life, folks. Real life is going to work and working a real job. You're getting paid to be somebody else that you're not. Okay? That's not the real world, okay? We admire Good Will Hunting. We like some of the movies that you've done, the Bourne Ultimatum, but you're not Jason Bourne. There's real Jason Bournes out there, okay? And you only could wish that you could be as good. But you're not. Thank you for your movie, my friend. But you saying these things, it only hurts the men and women that have fought through the ages to keep America free and keep us the best shining city on a hill that Ronald Reagan talked about. And you saying these things, doing these things, does not paint a nice portrait. It just shames your country, as you're embarrassed for your country when there's things happening in a good way. You don't live in reality, folks. They're in Hollywood. And for those conservatives, the few that have voted for Donald Trump, like Roseanne, God bless you for being outspoken, even on Jimmy Kimmel and being on ABC, that liberal network. There are patriots out there that understand reality, and they're still getting paid, and that's a beautiful thing. It's not easy, folks, but we still have a road ahead of us, and we need to be praying only the best towards Washington, to our leaders from coast to coast. Keith Allen, For the People. Your donations keep us on the air. Remember that. ForThePeopleShow.com. All the best. May God bless.